All right, we are live. This is YouTube. I'm Jason DeBeas. Welcome to NY Varsity Sports. Welcome to Platform 1440. The score is 1-1. This is USA versus Brazil.
Yes, you got it. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, sorry. Thank you. On the left hand.
Thank you for your patience. Just setting up shop a little bit. There we go. God, this is nice. I got a king and a queen one. I had to make sure I got one for the wife. Score is 7-1. 1 point off the switch off.
There he is.
What's up, man?
Master.
How are you?
Good, well. Doing well, Dustin. How you doing?
Cool, man. This is my fun match to watch this morning.
Part 5, baby.
Yep.
Kelley, you can.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you for joining me. Thank you for having me in your living room. Jason DeBeas, courtside. That is the American team. That is Emily Stockman, and that is Kelley Larsen. That is the team on the other end. The team nearest me are the Brazilians. That is Josie, and that is Lili. Josemari Alves and Liliane Maestrini, but also known as Josie and Lili, or affectionately known as Josie and Lili. Set on the outside, cross court, wow. Got that little split seam Now the score is 3-9. The Americans not playing around. A little bit of a replay, premature whistle, if you will, and there's going to be a reserve. Liliane's at the net. Lili at the net. She's from Victoria, which I believe is in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And Josie, parts unknown. And there's your switch. I'll give you the score in 1 second. The score is 9-5 on the switch.
Good job, Kelley.
There's a line over by Kelley Larsen, the great Kelley Larsen. How you doing? Kelley fan? Kelley fan? Emily fan?
Emily's my daughter.
Emily's your daughter. Cool. Let me ask you something. Where did Emily go to school?
She went to Wichita.
Wichita. Okay. And Kelley went to Pepperdine or UCLA?
Come on!
I'm a huge Kelley fan because she played with a good friend of mine on Betsy Flint, and I think on the partner switches, I think it was highly beneficial for both of them. They're everyone, like all four of them won. They're all better versions of themselves. And she's playing because Betsy's playing with Emily Day, and that's a good partner to have. And these two, like chemistry-wise, my goodness, they're so good, so fast. You know, there's an over the top, over the block, over the big. What's your name?
Cheryl.
I'm Jason.
Nice to meet
I'm Jason.
you.
Cool.
So you're friends with Betsy Flint?
Yeah. And actually, I mean, listen, no one loses there. They're both very likable people.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh, trying to be objective here. I'm actually calling them.
They-
I'm actually calling them.
Oh, how did you
And that's something I'll bring your attention right off because I told Casey Jennings, the guy running it, I said, they're not letting people in until now. And I just thought, no, that's not how you do sports.
That's right, yeah.
You want to watch the Lakers, right? You want to watch LeBron James play?
Yeah.
The game starts at 2.
Exactly.
People want to.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. But
Wow.
Emily went to Wichita. It was a shock.
good, no. I was fishing for information, so when I talk about it, I can tell them the people watching it school. I'm in University Sports.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, so today I'm working for Volleyball 1-on-1 in conjunction with them. I play that for the sports. So I told them and I said, I'm running on maintenance. I said, give me my king of the beach chair. And this or not.
And what was your name again?
Jason.
Jason.
Jason DeBose, yeah. So, and I'm from New York. I moved to California. So I coached volleyball. I moved 2 years ago.
You don't have that heavy accent. You northern?
No, I'm a city kid. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn.
Oh,
and,
I hear it now.
Yeah.
I hear it. It's still, you got a little,
Yeah.
not
I get a little emotional. It definitely comes out. And
I
everyone just
bet it
starts
does.
laughing. Everyone just starts laughing like, there it is.
Yeah. I have a lot of friends in New Jersey. And they have a heck of a
Cool. All right, we're back from the technical timeout. The score is 8-13. Brazil feeling it. Thank you. Nice talking to you. Score is 9-13. Thank you for joining me once again, Jason DeBeas. This is platform 1440. Hitting line on the back set with relative ease is Emily Stockman. Emily Stockman went to Wichita. That's where she went to school, and I believe Kelley Larsen went to Pepperdine. There's an outside set, there's a cut. Doug looking for transition. Emily, wow. Good pity pat defense, but cannot come up with the play. And the American women continue to pour it on. The score is 14-9. One apiece off the switch. Pretty decent recovery and nice redirect. Kelley Larsen's always been a very good blocker, but I think something happened from last year to this year that just, I don't know, she's completely upped her game, and her timing is a little bit more intelligent. Her reach seems a little bit more higher, and this level of aggression consistent with saying this part of the court belongs to me. I got a Darryl Rivas flashback. Pretty straight serve, right shoulder. Ball's dug. Transition. Oh, there it is. There's the jump into cross. Cut back line, and now the score is 18-9. Serving it up like salad are the Americans. My goodness. Up and down set, and there's the hit off the block, but unfortunately not hard enough. And now the score is 19-9. That's one of those things, if you want to go off the block, you got to go a little bit harder. If you go softer, there's a chance it just trickles in, and that's exactly what happened there. There's a ball cross court. In the middle, just past the outstretched hand of Emily Stockman, and at least for the moment, the Brazilians have stopped the bleeding. Serving Stockman on the Stockman. Little drifter out of the right side, and wow, that's a good recovery. This time they're going to go to Larsen. Stockman on two, says, I want a second shot. That ball belongs to me, and there it is. Stockman out of Colorado. Oh, born in Colorado, should I say. Kelley Larsen's a California girl. There's the redirect, and that is how you finish the first match in emphatic fashion for the Americans, who are not playing games. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, and these girls had their Wheaties.
Seriously? He's usually very nice. Sure. Well, it's because he's thanking us all. Yeah. But so you're at the first side. Yes. The wannabes group in the corner? No, wannabes. I know those guys. No, but those are SOP. Okay. He had the big. Okay. Oh yes.
Skippy, a bunch of green hats, right? Call that guy?
I do the same at home.
Skippy! What's up, man? Saw a bunch of green hats in Chicago. I overheard you. Cool.
Nice to see you. I didn't recognize you there.
Just covering this court. What are you doing tonight?
I don't have any plans yet. I haven't met everyone yet. So.
Okay. Get with me later. I ran into Devlin. We sang karaoke last night at Circus. But if anyone, I don't know, if anyone's in the mood for steak, this place called Bazaar Meats is supposed to be really good.
Does this go tonight?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my God, you got me. Yes.
Do you have a thing, a clamp?
No, but I bought a selfie stick, and I can replace it with, I could take the one out of that and put this in. Holy sugar.
Okay, so that's, I mean, I have one for it's not on my GoPro, that's what I'm asking.
Oh, I'll find that after this match, because I'm calling the match and it's in the media tent.
I'll go get
Oh my God, thank you. I'm gonna cry. Tears. You got me my thing. I come out the camera.
All right.
Skippy, come. Sorry. All right, we're in the beginning of game 2. Score is 1-1. Outside set, cut back on the line, that ball's in, and now the Brazilians are off to a little better start than than they were in the beginning of game 1. I'm gonna cry, like tears.
Honey.
Yes, 100. You got yourself a deal, dude.
You got number 10. Party's out. Awesome. You played figures for you all day.
Courtney, let me show you something.
Courtney.
Oh, thank you.
Now you have that. Yeah, it's gaming.
That ball's dug by Lili. A little bit tight and free ball opportunity. Up, almost botched that. Emily Stockman sees the switch off. Got it. Wow, 3 bad things happen when you go on a 4-block switch.
So, I looked at him.
Bora, poderosa, pra cima dela.
I said, okay.
Yeah, I already left him in there because I have friends in new places. It's very nice meeting you. I was expecting someone like, oh, like this young, pretty person. Your girlfriend to drop kick me if I keep looking at you.
Well, let me know if you need anything else.
Thanks, Court. Oh, Court, one more thing. Yesterday and today, a lot of people, the gate wasn't letting people in until 9 o'clock, and the match started at 9 o'clock. Whoever's in charge of that. Cool. You should share like a joke. Be like, listen, if you're gonna watch the Lakers, you want to see LeBron.
You want to see them warm up?
Yes. Are you gonna come at 2? Where you from? Before? I'm on camera too, chatting, but no, that's what makes it so interactive and fun.
I'm originally from the Central Valley.
Yeah. No. I have friends from over there. So. I'm from New York.
Okay.
I'm from Upper West Side, Brooklyn. You guys are waiting on her? I'm sorry. Yeah. Cool.
This is Jacqueline P. They're part of the
Hi, like Charlie's Angel sitting there. All right, Cord, I'm back to work. Thanks, Mom. All right, we're back in action. Just getting my media credentials approved, and the score is 8-5. This time it's the Brazilians, and that is Lili with the serve. No, sorry, it's Josie with the serve, and there's cross court off the outstretched hand of Josie, and there's your switch. The switch is 6-8. You knew when the Americans won in such easy fashion, 21-9 the first set, that this was not going to be easy. Again, to quote Creed from The Scientist, nobody said it was easy. Wow. You got to go line over. You got to go high against that jacked girl. Kelley Larsen with the stuff. Left shoulder serve to Josie. Outside set. And that's what you got to do. You got to go a little higher. You got to go a little faster. And for sure, on your jump, you have to sell it as if you're hitting. I mean, Kelley saw she didn't have 100, like a full jump on that. When you do that, it more often than not sells shot. And believe it or not, even at this level, that happens. Some people get into the bad habit of doing stuff like that, and yeah, they don't know it's happening, and it is. Our score is 8-9. There might have been a little bit of a chip at the net, maybe a little leg-on-leg action, and Josie trying to shake that off. The score is now 10-8. Josie with the serve. There's a little drifter out of the right shoulder middle, and Kelley Larsen went too much into the well on that one. Probably hit the left side of her hand, and that goes wide. Also, a little something about footwork, you know. Going to mention something called the pivot foot. What's the pivot foot? The pivot foot is when you have your left foot. Your 4-step approach is going to be left, right, left. Or your 3-step approach is going to be left, right, left. And the 4 will be right, left, right, left. It's where your left foot is pretty much parallel to where the net is. Your left foot's that way, so this way when you go line, it's almost physically less likely that you'll hit wide. Because when you're swinging over your head, your body mechanics and where your hips are and where your footwork is gives you a 90-degree angle, so your line shot should be par for the course, perfect. All right, we're taking a technical timeout, and the Americans find themselves trailing 12-9. And I'm going to take this opportunity to go live on my Facebook Live. NY Varsity Sports is going to be live on YouTube. It's going to be live on Facebook. Good morning, USA. Good morning, world. This is Platform 1440, co-promotion with the FIVB. Along with everybody else around me, I'm Jason DeBeas. This is Brazil versus USA. There's a dig. Josie cross court drills it. We're back from the technical time now. The Brazilians leading 12-9, and now it's 13-9. That is Lili and Josie. Lili's serving, the big blocker, and Josie's playing defense. And they find themselves going against the American Kelley Larsen, who just hit that ball wide. At the top of the tape, she fought the platform in platform 1, and her partner, the other jacked girl, Emily Stockman. I affectionately referred to them as 2 jacked girls. For the 2 broke girls, I give you 2 jacked girls, and that's cross court and finally scoring off the technical timeout of the Americans. Emily Stockman went to Wichita for school. I'm originally born in Colorado. Kelley Larsen of California, and we played at Pepperdine. Kelley's been amazing at the net. And again, we're a little late in the house on this one, so I'll bring you guys up to speed as the score is now 15-10. The Brazils are leading by 5 in this set, but they're trailing 0-1 in the match. The Americans have won 21-9 in the first set. It's one of those things where you knew the Brazilians were going to come back, you just didn't know to what degree. Lili, Josie, a very, very proud team. Nobody wants to lose 21-9 at this level. So here they are, back and leading. Oh, there's a great shot, and Kelley Larsen comes up with the tip, and Josie arguing about a possible net violation, but I think the referees can only call what they see, and I credit the officiating this entire tournament. They've been magnificent. They follow my golden rule. My golden rule is if you don't see it, you don't say it. There's another ball on top of the tape, and now the Brazilians running over to the net call, and again, they're not going to get that either. I can go into a whole spiel and educate people about rules on what constitutes over the net and what constitutes a follow-through, but I'm not going to do it unless, of course, they call timeout. Okay, over the net, a follow-through. You are allowed to reach over the net if some part of the ball is still on your part of the net or is about to cross the net. So the follow-through will apply there, especially if you're on the offensive side and it's drifting. And I hope I made that pretty clear because no other way for me to explain that. Once again, this is platform. This is pool play. This is day 2 pool play. Should be the last day of pool play, and then I believe the playoffs start later, either later today or tomorrow. I'll figure all that out.
We tried to get a B this morning.
Taking the court of the Americans off the switch, 13-15, Kelley, Larsen, Emily, Stockman. This time they serve Lili. Outside set, that's a free ball, she's got to take that. And this time when they're ready, that's a double hit. I'm not sure about that. There's going to be another argument about that. They don't get that call. Yeah, and she knew. Yep. And why is that a double hit? Why is that not a block? She stuck one hand up with her knuckle to suggest an offensive maneuver. So you're not allowed to have a hitting attempt and hit it again. You were certainly allowed to have a blocking to block it or touch block it and touch it again. Outdoor rules: block counts as a hit. Wow, what a swing, but an even better dig. Josie, transition, got it.
Thank you.
The Brazilians have come back and made this a match.
It's a sports bar called Blondie's.
A little bit of a J-hook on that pass. Cross court, she knew she had it. She's feeling it right now, and maybe that's not the person they want to serve. I think the person that they've been getting all the blocks on were Josie. Wow, another J-hook, and Kelley Larsen brings it back. Free ball opportunity. There's a sky ball. Looking for the on-2 possibly. Yes, got it. Scores now 19-14 in the second timeout. This time by the Americans called, and the Brazilians on their way to force game 3. What's up, man? How you doing? Hardest working man in America. There's my other guy, my other commentator.
What's
got
up,
something
my
to
friend?
say. We had to film each other one time.
How's it going? How's it going?
good.
Say hi to Brazil.
Hey, what's up, Brazil? What's up, Kio? What's up, Coratiba?
Yeah.
Jason DeVillas, Dirty New Yorker.
New York, what's up, New York? How are you guys? It's my pleasure to show this event in Brazil for all the people in Brazil can follow us. And congrats to you. I love this country. This country is the best.
But Brazilian
Like my
volleyball is
country,
the best.
yeah. Brazilian volleyball is the best. Good to see you, bro.
Yes, sir. Keep working hard, baby.
Yeah.
Shaking the camera, guys. My apologies. I actually have a tripod for this. I'm going to put up next match. Thank the Lord.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Finally getting the side out on the Americans, and Kelley Larsen to serve. Kelley Larsen formerly partnered up with Betsy Flint. There's a little bit of a touch on that, and unable to retrieve that is Emily Stockman and Brazil chatting up each other, trying to get each other pumped up for this finish. The score is 20-15, set point opportunity number 1. Furious comeback by the Brazilians after losing the first set 21-9. That ball's out of bounds, right into our living room, right past everybody, and that is the end of the second set. They're gonna call team captains, and we're getting ready for game 3. There's the coaching staff for Kelley Larsen and Emily Stockman.
Thank you. I got
If you see that guy in the UFC at an MMA match in the cage, don't be surprised. And that guy on the right, if you see him coaching his own NCAA program in 2 years, wouldn't be surprised about that either. That is Chris Flood. What's up, Skip?
I'll see you around, Mike.
Come join me for a second. I'm filming, but you're an SOB member, and we have a lot of input.
Yeah,
We can talk on
brought
this
my
night.
cowbell too.
Oh my wild thing. You make my heart sing. Like, remember the movie Major League?
Yeah.
They're chanting wild thing, and the guy had the bell ching 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 ching. So hey, they won the first set 21-9, lost this one 21-15.
That's a big turnaround there.
Yeah,
Huh?
pretty furious comeback by the Brazilians. So
They're starting to get fired up.
is it safe to say you think the Brazilians have the momentum right now going into game 3?
I think they took a little bit to get started.
Okay.
Momentum.
Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Yeah. There's a dig, and there is Josie with the line over, dug easily by Stockman. On 2, Kelley. Larsen's cross court. For those of you joining me on Facebook Live and joining me on YouTube Live, I am with the great Skippy, SOB's Immortal Beloved. What was the last trip for SOB?
SOB that I went to?
Yeah.
Ixtapa this year, January 2018.
Nice. And Cabo's after that?
Cabo was in April, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Did they do two trips for PV this last year?
Last year and this year. Week 1 right before Thanksgiving, and week 2 after Thanksgiving.
What without calling you out too much, which one's your favorite stop? Because I mean, I think to you they're all your favorite, but which one do you like the best?
For the energy-wise, Ixtapa, but for
Party atmosphere, yeah.
but for the relaxation and pampering, Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah.
Cabo's got the best weather because it's like Southern California weather down there.
Okay.
Not too humid down there.
A little desert weather, if you will, and the score's now 2-2.
Come on, you got that, Emily. You got that.
The score's now 2-2. Yeah, I went to Puerto Vallarta and I liked it because, like you said, it was intimate. It was intimate. It was a smaller
Is that
group.
where I met you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you met me. You gave me a hat.
Yeah.
I made a lot of friends from that hat. I wear the hat. I moved like to California a month
Yeah,
later.
that's when you were asking where to live in Southern California.
Nope. I moved to California and everybody's like, wait, that's a Skippy hat. And I'm like, you know Skippy? I know Skippy. We know Skippy. There it is. Oh my God. Hold on, put that one in front of this camera. That's the Ixtapa hat. That is awesome. The Americans switch 3-2. They serve, wow. They serve Josie on that one, and she makes them pay. Josie's the one I think they got to serve because her timing on her shot game, they were setting her a little tight. And every time they set her tight, Kelley, who's blocking, has picked up significantly if it could.
Yeah.
You know, as if it could get any better, right?
She had a few throwdowns
Yeah.
in the last couple games.
Lili sometimes has this habit of, on her jump, when it's a shot, she doesn't go full on jump.
So you can read it early?
Yeah, so it's like shot, and then, you know, Stockman changes her footwork or her balance. Of course, she has to go high to protect her line over or wherever she's choosing to block.
Oh!
This transition.
I think Emily used a little bit of abs or a little core muscle to hit that one. Yeah, a little bit.
You know, my nickname is Two Jacked Girls.
Two Jack girls.
Yeah. They make a song, a show called Two Broke Girls. They should have one called Two Jacked Girls.
Go, go, go.
Oh, this is how you want our volleyball players to look anyway.
Hey-o!
You want our volleyball players to be able to look like they can fight crime. Another transition swinging now, just like that.
Hey, Jason, what do you think about the sand? It looks shallow from out here, and I felt the grit of it. It feels like good park sand, but poor beach sand.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and apologizing the park sand for my people playing Central Park. I apologize for that because I think the park sand we had was
I said it was
nice.
good park sand.
I'm gonna have to see for myself. I haven't actually.
But if you can
like,
tell,
there's a whole bunch of green here. I'm gonna point the camera at the whole scenario, and I'm literally wearing sneakers. So
but
guys,
point the camera at the edge. Like, you see how shallow and packed it looks at the very corners, the sand right there?
Right.
Like, you don't even sink in. Okay, so that's not groomed.
Okay.
But if you look at the sand on the court right now, it's not deep at all. You see the people, you see their feet going to it. It barely goes right.
Yeah.
It's a very jumpy sand, right? You don't get into it.
It kind of is, and I guess I would suggest that there are going to be venues where there's going to have sand that's not deep, right? I mean, we live in a place where Manhattan Beach, you got to slog. I mean, you can get a workout just slogging through the sand. I live in Hermosa Beach, that's deep sand.
Yeah, that's good training sand.
Huntington Beach, I don't know. I mean, that doesn't seem deep to me. That seems like the Pottstown.
Dirty.
It seems like the
It's a little
Pottstown
dirty.
Rumble.
Don't tell anyone, but I think Huntington Beach sand is really dirty.
Yeah.
You bring a brand new ball there, it's brown by the end of the day.
But as far as deepness is concerned, like you're gonna go to Huntington, and you're probably gonna say the same thing you're saying about here in Las Vegas. So I think for a venue that's not actually set up on the beach, I thought they did really, really well. I also think considering, like I talked to Casey Jennings a week ago, and they had a situation with the sand. I think they had to bring in new sand.
I think they did that here too.
Yeah. It's kind of a silly problem to have, but right, something that they had to solve. And,
Yeah, I mean it's
yeah.
still a young tournament.
It is.
But what I'm curious is if
is amazing.
what I'm curious is if wow. What I'm curious is if you talk to any players and see if they're a little tentative to dive in the sand because it's so shallow.
That is a question.
Or look at people's knees by the end of the day and see if you see any scuff marks.
I think I'm actually going to talk to some. It's really, really early. It's Friday. I'm here till Sunday, and I'll probably talk to some of the European teams. But if I'm going to guess to say, I'll do like a little bet in my head. I think that the facilities they train in, which are like indoor facilities, are not real beach facilities.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to how. I'm going to ask.
Okay.
I'm going to ask. What's the comparison? Is it similar? Right.
Yeah.
That is the question, right? Score is 9-4. The Americans took a commanding lead off the 3-2 switch.
Oh, almost.
Score is now 9-5. But off the 3-2 switch have outscored them 6-3.
I don't know if you know
game of
SOB
15.
buddy Jeff.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And in the game of the 15, that means everything in the world.
Hey-oh!
That's a great shot by Emily Stockman.
What is it, 10-5?
The score is 10-5, and that's a switch, and the Americans 5 points away from securing this match. This, I believe, final match in pool play.
Is it?
Maybe. Is that, what is it? I don't know. Yeah. Brandy Wilkerson, yeah. Wow, and just like that, they're up 11-5. Had a small crowd yesterday, only the people getting out of work had a chance to see the end, but now it looks like it's picking up. The crowd starting to form. We're still in the beginning of the day, and it's going to be packed in Saturday. Man, get your VIP tickets sooner than later. It might be.
What's a VIP? What do you get with it? Refreshments?
I don't know. I think you get food. I think you. I don't know. I've never had a VIP thing.
Did you get in? When did you get into the tournament today? The facility?
I got in 8:19.
Because they weren't letting in people in at the main gate till after 9 a.m.
Yeah. I'm working
Yeah.
for volleyball one-on-one today.
But
So
a lot of
but,
people were upset because
and that's something
at
that
the gates till after
absolutely.
9 a.m. After
That's-
there was a few points scored in many of the games.
And that's definitely a situation that they're definitely going to fix because at the same time I was talking to Casey about it and Courtney, there were other people that were saying the exact same thing. So it's just one of those situations where, like, if we go into a Lakers game, you want to watch LeBron James, right? The game starts at 2. Are they going to let you in at 2? The answer is absolutely not. Why? Because people want to see the basketball players warm up. So by that rationale, right, the same thing with volleyball, right? You want to see the players warm up. You want to set up shop.
Oh,
I don't know. That was a sigh of relief or a primal scream, but the net result is the same. As now the switch is 8-12, trying to pump themselves up, and they're going to need to because 4 points in a game to 15 is deep, deep trouble for the Brazilians. Pretty good up and down pass. Oh, wow, nice high swing and good recovery by Jonesy, but to no avail, and now the Americans get to 13. The Americans. Larsen, Stockman, won the first set 21-19. No, excuse me, won the first set 21-9. Lost the second set 21-15.
Hey, Jeff.
Pretty good dig, looking for 14. Larsen. Wow, nice body language on a suggested wrist away and then just let gravity take over on that. Awesome reach by Kelley Larsen. Match point opportunity. This is match point. Sorry, this is match point. Match point opportunity number 1. Coming outside, and there's the dig. Going on 2. Goodbye! Winners, 2 sets to 1. Larsen, Stockman, 15-9. 15-8, the third set.
That's it. Just hanging out here.
From my SOB crew, for Skippy, for all of you at home watching, for everybody on their tablet and Starbucks, I'm Jason DeBillius. So long.
Goodbye.
There it is.